Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spy in Risk of Rain 2. Yes, today we are playing as Spy, a very squishy Spy character. We'll go through the kit, of course. Our M1 is a pistol. Our M2, I prep a knife and I can just sneak over to an enemy. If I end up going behind them, it is an insta-kill on small enemies and I get a speed boost. The shift ability is a small dash and I apply a shock debuff to enemies. And my M5, let's say things are getting hectic, I'm gone. They don't know where I went. I got 8 seconds of invisibility, and the only thing I can do while in this mode is shock enemies while in it. It appears they saw me though, which is interesting. So I'm gonna be asking about that for sure. I can't lie, the invisibility does not appear to work. They seem to know where I am, which I'm not a huge fan of, but we're gonna just kind of play it out as a dash maybe. You know, we'll use it as it was intended. Now, getting enemies stabbed from behind grants me espionage, which is a guaranteed crit on my next strike, which is beautiful. So I'm gonna be trying to go behind enemies, like getting that knife out and getting that guaranteed crit for that next big shot. As you can see, there's the crit coming out. So that's kind of the kit, that's the whole vibe. We're gonna need gasoline. We're gonna need some really good items to get involved because, man, you can see how Spy can get overwhelmed. We have very little health. We spawn with 75, which is less than Huntress, I'm pretty sure. So all things considered, squishy guy. But we'll start off with a damage and a large chest. Give me some goods here. A watch and prayer beads. Okay. Another large chest. Red early. Ooh, I mean, hey, maybe that invisibility will work. Or I just don't know how invisibility works in Risk of Rain. Maybe it's not actual invisibility and it's like partial invisibility, so they miss more? I don't know. Somebody can explain how that works if I'm wrong. Now, I don't know what the proc coefficient on this guy is, but I'm hoping for a ukulele so I can hit big groups. I'm gonna need a gasoline, or this run is kinda dead from the start. There was another alternative to the primary that did a little bit less damage, but headshots were always critical. I tried to make that work, but then the bullets didn't do any damage no matter where I shot an enemy, and that felt like a not very intuitive way to play Risk of Rain. While I'm invisible, I do get more movement speed though, so I also can't like get out of invisibility mode. I have no way to do that. But I do go faster, so at least I'm able to speed up. And I can do it whenever I want. See that meter in the middle? This is actually really nice. It charges pretty quickly, and whenever that meter has any charge, I can go back invisible. It's obviously just like less time, but it's still helpful. We're gonna be looking for Shatter Spleen on this guy pretty hard, because I would love to sneak up behind a golem, backstab him, have that crit, bleed, kill into a Shatter Spleen chain reaction. I mean, that would be unbelievable. I might scrap Prayer Beads stage 1 by the end of it. Is that a crazy thing to do? I feel like we're gonna get like 8 levels out of it. I'm also not seeing Newt. I think Newt has spawned all the way up at the tippity top because it's not there, it's not there, it's not here, and it's not here. And those are the only places that I know it can spawn, other than the top. So I think we could be cooked. And I think all things considered, it's not the end of the world, but I would love to get bans on this guy. I'm liking our healing early, and I'm liking our movement speed. We don't have a lot of damage yet, but we have our bottle, we have a med kit. If we need it, we got Old War Stealth Kit, just to be safe if any enemies come around that we didn't expect for a squishy character that's big. Oh, I actually can leave the invisibility if I go... Okay. For some reason, it wasn't working earlier, but I can leave invisibility early, which is very helpful. So I just want to move fast a little bit, and then I have an item to get. I can leave so I don't use all the charge. Or if there are enemies around, I can do it this way. Let me sneak up behind this guy. Hey, yo. Oh, he turned around at the last second. I thought my footsteps were quiet. Oh, wait, we got Newt by default anyway. Did I hit it, or did we just kind of get lucky? I don't remember hitting Newt, so I think we just kind of got lucky there. However, check this out, right? Thunk. Look at the damage. Holy! And we get all those crits coming in too. That's why this guy's very good against bigger enemies. I think we're gonna have trouble with medium-sized groups, but oh, that didn't do a lot of damage. Hello? Why didn't that do a lot of damage? I feel like that should have done more damage. As long as we stay near this guy though, he can't laser me, and that's kinda all that matters. We're given Collector's Compulsion. I actually think that's kind of a sneaky good item. We don't really have anything that drops on the ground like a monster tooth or antlers, but I think we will at some point in the run, so I'm happy with it. A backup mag would be huge with this guy too. That backstab really is our like huge damage dealer. It does, I think, 500% damage. And I think backstabs are criticals anyway, so it's 1,000 damage. I could be wrong about that part. But that's a huge amount of damage to proc a band with, you know? I mean, that's going to be unbelievable. Now we got to go all the way to the other side of the map to get our Halcyon Shrine for 3 extra items, and we're out of here. And I don't think 6 levels is enough to warrant scrapping prayer beads. So unfortunately, we're keeping those until we find a scrapper on like stage 3 or later. So far, I can't lie, this guy feels pretty good. Strong, balanced. I know he's supposed to be mad squishy, really glass cannony. It doesn't feel like that though. You know, I've been hit by a golem laser, and I feel like I could take a couple of them. You know what's interesting? Hold on a minute. Oh, we've changed the game. I can go from knife to knife to knife as long as I'm getting kills. I didn't realize that. So I can go from golem to golem, and as long as, it's kind of like a mercenary dash. You know, when you can dash between 3 enemies if it's fast enough. That's how it's looking to be with the knife. All right, let's see how this goes on the big man. He's gonna go upwards. I wanna make sure I can get behind him here. I don't know where his front is. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, that's insane damage. But see how the cooldown didn't reset because he didn't die. So that's important to know, that I gotta get the kill in order to reset the cooldown. And we have energy drink, absolutely. Warped echo, absolutely. And I think we go key here instead of regen scrap. I like these items. Scrapped a couple of items, and let's leave. All right, Mr. Newt, you give me bad items and bad stages. So, whoa, it was like, what, 3K? That's crazy. I mean, this is great. I'm not going to say no to Drone Man, but I don't have the items for it, so I will say no to Drone Man. This is definitely not the map that I would like to see, but hold on. A repulsion armor printer on this kind of a stage with a squishy-ish character. I don't hate that at all. I want to look around a little bit more for another printer, because if there's like a watch printer, a crit printer, there could be other printers that I want to go into, but if not, I'm going right back and using my second scrap on that guy, because that little chip damage is kind of what builds up the most. Oh, I'm getting good at this knife, okay? Let me tell you right now, I'm getting pretty good at the knife. The aerial enemies are really going to ruin my whole mojo here. I'm going to keep it real. But I am getting nasty with it. I'm getting behind enemies. I'm sneaking, yoink, sneaking, yoink. Oh, it's actually really fun. I cannot lie, this is awesome. Oh, it's a gasoline, give me that item. One thing I do enjoy a lot is that I can just hold down M1. I don't have to click individually every time. It's got a pretty quick fire rate too when you hold it down, so nothing to complain about. Don't fall off the map. Whoop! Nice. I fell off the map though, but if I do everything carefully, nice movement. I do have my lockbox. The question is, do I wait for like a void key or a sail star, or do I just send it? Part of me is telling me just to send it. I wouldn't be Trentomento if not greedy. Not really worth it. I'm gonna keep it real at the end-ish of stage 2 getting a Gore's Tome. I would have rather kept the key. There's also no other scrappers in the stage other than Hiker's Boots, which probably could have been the play. We already have like pretty good crit ability with our whole build. So I'm gonna take a second one of these, be a little bit more safe, and I think we're mostly looted. Last chest on the stage is damage for a bleed. I don't think bleed's gonna come into play too much with this build. I didn't find Newt because I don't know where to look on this map, so we're just gonna cook teleporter. Hopefully it's a stone titan or something I can reach on the ground. Love that, it's exactly what I asked for. Something I can reach on the ground. Oh, don't do that to me. Let's see if I can get behind a wandering vagrant here for the backstab. I think I got him with that. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that damage. All right, I'm not liking the vibes right now. I keep getting my items taken away, but I can start to move around like this, start to take some enemies out with my backstab. There's a lot going on though. I need my gasoline to kind of get involved a little bit more, and I gotta keep doing my damage. I wish there was a way to get up to the vagrants a little bit easier, but it's not the easiest thing to get up there. But man, am I glad that we got our repulsion armor. Okay, that little bit of damage resistance, a little bit of extra reduction, I think is helping quite a bit here. Also, gasoline is great because I got a lot. Stop getting rid of my items. I got a lot of wisps in the air that are kind of just chipping away at the vagrants because of the fire coming through. I'm committing to this vagrant. Oh my god, why did I almost die there? What happened? We gotta go invisible. We gotta go out of here and come back. Aerial enemies are gonna be the tricky part. Okay, I don't want anything to do with them, but they enjoy making my life difficult for sure. Ooh, can I get this wandering vagrant by going right over here, jumping, shifting, getting... Yep! Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. If you use the shift in the air, It counts as a double jump like a feather. Also, Sail Star, big and large. Now we get that, legendary chest on stage 4, most likely. Should have waited on the key now, but, can't win them all. And there's a multi-shop terminal up there that I missed. And I'm not even gonna, finish the enemies over here. I don't like anything that's going on, so I'm gonna go get the multi-shop and we're leaving. I'm gonna go armor-piercing rounds out of here. Bingo. I don't know if I wanted to see Rally Point here, but alas, we're given the cards that were dealt. Let's go get Newt now so we can make sure we get use of that Sail Star, and let's remember that we have a Sail Star to use on this stage. What do we have here? Queen's Gland. Won't be touching that kind of regardless of what I get from Teleporter here. Let's grab this right now, even though it might not be the smartest thing to do, because Benthic Bloom, what are we doing with that? I don't think we're touching Benthic Bloom. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think this is the run for that. I need movement speed, and there's not really reds that are gonna help us with that. If I find a recycler, we're recycling it and we're re-rolling. Let's see if I can make this jump. Whoop. Yup. Ooh, it didn't get behind him technically, but Greater Wisp is down. And I'm really not seeing a large chest anywhere. We have a lot more of the stage to look at. I've been getting multi-shops and things and void cradles along the way. But if I find a large chest, I'll let you know. Aha! Hello, sir. Come on, give me goods. Those are so mid. I mean, what are we doing out here? Can we help a brother out a little bit? I'm loving the speed, though. A lot of movement speed. I like a dynamite box. I'm feeling decent. Ooh, our first equipment of the round. We can't afford it yet, but we can in a moment. That's going to be very helpful. If we find a high damage or even more of a utility, I could be a big fan. We are given Forgive Me Please. That's kind of what I meant by both, utility and damage. We have 3 gasoline now. I'm gonna go another Teddy. Funny enough, now we got 2. That's pretty good damage reduction. Oh, an ATG is big. This build is coming together quite nicely on stage 3. Now, I'm in the hunt for an ignition tank. Let me do Crowbar, interestingly enough, just for the wisps in the air. It also helps with insta-kills with my knife. We do have the opportunity for a different equipment. I do really like... Ooh, that is nice. I love an egg. But I think Forgive Me Please, there's kind of no better run for it. Well, Watch Printer, but no Scrapper on the stage is unfortunate. Another Forgive Me Please. You know what? Yeah, that one's going to be better. I haven't used it yet. Oh, another Sail Star? I think I've opened all the chests. That's so unfortunate. I'm going to look around and make sure we've looted it all. But I don't think we have anything to use the Sail Star on this stage. Well, I guess we'll do Teleporter. I'll do one last peek around for a chest. I would love to get 2 extra items there. Clay Dune Strider? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be on fire. Wait a minute, I can actually really easily hit you guys from behind if I can circle around fast enough with the knife. Because, oh, did I get him? Oh, I definitely did. Holy, look at the damage. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ah, get him. Okay. We gotta leave, though, because they're gonna get low pretty soon. Uh-oh. Ooh, this is bad. Yeah, we're cooked. Ooh, we're so... Oh, thank you, bottle. Oh, my God. They both did it so fast and out of nowhere. Thank goodness we had a bottle. Throw my Forgive Me Please in here. We should be fine from this point out, because we get to just insta-kill both of them with the knife. That was scary, and oh my God, the fire build is unreal. Stage is complete. I'm gonna do one last look around for any extra chests, and I'm gonna open them. Wow, unfortunate. Did a full lap of everywhere on the stage. Nothing. Unused Sail Star, but now we have 2 going into stage 4. We were able to get Abyssal Depths, so we can get our good Sail Star usage here. Bink. It's gonna pop a Forgive Me Please on you. I'm gonna step back here. Schwink, hit you with a ton of damage. That's unbelievable. And the Forgive Me Please is still cooking. Can I get him? Let me get there. Yep, there's a kill. Beautiful. We'll set up for the next one. We already have 2,000 gold. Oh, I hear a Stone Titan. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. Skeep. Bink. Absolutely decimate. Oh my God, the ATG did so much damage. ATG's cooking him. Yoink, you're gone. Yoink, you're gone. Yo, it's actually so much fun to get these kills with the knife. Almost died there for a second. Can't lie, got really low. Had to invisible and get the hell out of there. I don't even know what I died to. It might have been this guy, because that's kind of a scary enemy. And why am I still low? Can I get some healing. We might have enough for legendary here. We have 53. I'll pop this to 5,400. How much are you gonna rock? 61, you little rat. All right, 63, that's enough. Give me some good items out of here. Oh my God, please. And give me 3 of them. Oh my God, wait, I think I hear a Lemurian, an Elder one, but I'm grabbing Brilliant Behemoth, and we're gonna wait for Recycler on Interstellar. I might take it, it's not even that bad, especially with our AoE build, but Brilliant Behemoth is unreal. I'm gonna sneak by you here, sir. Woo! Okay, I don't like how you can shoot behind you without even looking. Oh my God, it's a Reddit there. I think Growth Nectar is actually kind of nutty. Yep, each buff, we have a lot of buffs down there. We get buffs default in the kit. That is a great red pickup. Oh, hello, Mr. Ukulele. Don't mind if I do. That's awesome news. We can get a poly loot up in here as well. Monster Tooth is going to help with our Collector's Compulsion now. Razor Wire is not going to do a whole lot. Second Gore's Tome, I do see Gore's Tome coming in a little bit right now. But now we're on stage 4, so second one's not going to do a whole lot. Oh, a band and a red? Okay. Actually, I think this is one of the rare good stacking reds, so I'm kind of thrilled about that. The band is huge, and it's a fire band, so we can skip phase 4 Mithrix now, because I sneak around behind something. That's a fire band proc. You love to see it. Caves are closed, which is unfortunate. I know I've said it before, but there's a fun fact. If the caves on this stage are open, it actually increases the number of chests that are available on the stage. Usually, if a separate section is open or closed, it doesn't change the overall stage credits. This is the one exception. I have a fun story for you all while I continue this loot. I promised I would tell it, so I gotta. I've been reaching out to a few companies to see if they want to do some sort of sponsorship. You know, gaming companies, PCs, monitors, gaming chairs, you name it. And I reached out to Corsair. I said, Corsair makes some interesting, you know, PC stuff, gaming computers. And so I emailed them. I said, hey, you know, my name is Trentomento. I got this channel. Come check it out if you want to be a partner. I then get an email back and they said, hey, wrong Corsair. We're a marketing campaigns company. I respond, I go, you hate to see that. You just do. And the guy was really cool. And he said, he goes, I'll vend me you $50 if you tell people you liked our company. And I looked up their company, and I actually do like their stuff. They do, funny enough, I think mostly political campaigns, and they were really awesome. And I said, you know what? You don't even need to vend me $50. I'll do it for free, as long as you send some of my resume. And so I tossed him my resume, because I do have a full-time position outside of YouTube. Threw him the resume, he goes, absolutely. And so I had to tell the story. They were cool. Corsair campaigns, go check them out. I don't know if they do stuff for, like, the average Joe Schmo. I think they're mostly political campaign company. But it was a really funny story, and I promised to tell it, and so I simply had to. But gaming company Corsair, if you're watching, hey, hit me up. I'm down to do some sponsorships, okay? And back to Risk of Rain, we'll be hitting a mountain shrine for sure. This run is starting to get out of hand, and that means for the enemies. I'm feeling fantastic, and we are easily cooking through this. I don't know if we can get Newt, even if it's up there. I don't know if I can get there. I don't want to risk the fall damage. We might just rock a Newtless run unless it's in that corner. Do we double? Yup. With this AoE build, we have to. I think the build is ready. Was there a chance shrine over here? There might have been. The build is pretty much ready for teleporter. There was not. Yeah, let's get up there and do it because we just got another ATG and we are flying through it. Double mountain shrine, we can hope for magma worms and a molten perforator potentially. Oh, isn't that just a little bit better, actually? Let's stick my... Oh, why is there an Imp Overlord here? I don't love that news. We got our... Ooh, it is very scary to fight one of these, though, with a squishy survivor. We have our... Forgive me, please, set up. We still got to be very careful. I don't know what the Imp Overlord's thinking spawning here. Extraordinarily rude he was not invited. But I still can do a lot of damage with the band. Oh my god, it's more than I thought. Let's see if I can hit the worm from behind. Okay, so I did, right? I did hit the worm from behind. You can walk up here without getting teleported down? Yo, this is scary. I want to throw Forgive Me Please on the worm, but I don't want to miss. I get one every 60 seconds, so I gotta make sure. Bink, there it is, it's on him. We're gonna leave. I'm gonna go over here now. We have to be methodical. But I might as well charge this up while the overloaded worm makes his way back. I got 30 seconds on Forgive Me Please, and I can throw another one. He's coming back. Oh, Lord, he's coming back. We got my knife out. I'm ready to hit him from behind if he sneaks by me at all, but he hasn't made his way over yet. I'm going to say, yupsters. Let's wait a little bit. Whoop! I got him. I hit him with a fire band. I don't know if I got the backstab kill, but... Ooh, that was so scary. He went right for me. I have my forgive me please. We're throwing it now. Okay. We're fine. I'm not a guys. Why are you making scary noises? All right. Oh my god, it's a charge perforator. Razor wire is an item. That's fine. That I don't really care about, but my goodness, is this great. And we're under a lip, so the little hermit crabs can't do anything. And I didn't see a scrapper, so I'm leaving. I'm scared. There's a lot of hermit crabs, and I don't really mess with that. Ooh, I forgot interstellar desk plant. That is unfortunate. What are you gonna do? I don't think it's gonna make or break the run. Helminth is unfortunate. It's not the map I wanted to end up on, but I feel like I get it twice as often as Sky Meadow these days, and that upsets me. We have 2 sail stars. Let's not forget it. Okay, they didn't go anywhere. Let's look for a large chest. Pop a forgive me please onto the Imp Overlord. We're gonna sneak over here, pop the melee out, bang, huge damage. That should almost kill. Beautiful. Whoa, look at the ukulele temp printer. I'll grab it for this stage because ukulele is not gonna come in that big on the moon anyway. Ooh, focus crystal 2 is actually even less good. So, large chest. Oh, I don't have enough money. Large chest, 2 sail stars, both greens, prayer beads, and bandolier. Yo, if I don't find a scrapper, I'm gonna be mad. I have, what, 3 prayer beads at this point? Hold on, let me look. I'm trying to find them. 4 prayer beads in my inventory. Let me scrap them. We are getting hella items. That even adds to our build. Another ignition tank. Yo, if I see another goddamn prayer bead, I'm gonna lose my mind. But the 2 ignition tanks is great. That means our forgive me please build is insane. And I will continue to lean into it, so if I see gasoline, I take gasoline. Another equipment, but it's Jade Elephant, not a whole lot of interest. Yo, I want a scrapper so bad. I get a regen scrap here that I can't use unless I find a scrapper and can actually scrap other greens. Another sail star is great because I haven't finished the stage yet, so I actually get to get use out of this one, which is awesome. What are you giving me? Come on, give me the goods. A green? I love a quail. We got really high movement speed. If I got like a Faraday spurs right now, I think we would lose all control. There's literally not a scrapper on this stage either. I mean, that's so upset. We have 21 stacks of prayer beads buff. After teleporter, I will look around pretty meticulously to make sure there's no scrapper, but it's not looking good. Didn't find any sort of mountain shrine or anything, so we're just gonna hit it. Hope for something. I mean, Imp Overlord's probably the best thing to get. Magworm is fine. Whoa, sir, relax. Calm it right down. I have my forgive me please out there, and it's absolutely decimating. Here's the thing about forgive me please. It's allowing me, another ATG is great, allowing me to use my gasoline and ignition tanks when we get to Mithrix, which is iconic. Well, I found a couple more items, including a backup mag, which is nice. But what was that? Oh, barrel. No scrapper. I mean, I am positive there is no scrapper on the stage, and therefore, we leave. Bringing 5 prayer beads to the moon is the most diabolical thing I could ever imagine. I'm also bringing a regen scrap and 3 sail stars, and I can use none of it. But I shan't complain, because our build is great. We're gonna look at soups, because if they got banger stuff in there, I could see us printing 1 set of 5 greens and hoping a prayer beads gets lost. We also will have to do pillars, but I don't think that's the end of the world, because again, forgive me please is gonna be crazy. If I find a fuel cell, I probably print into 1. I don't think I go more than 1. Yo, I do not like what's going on here. You know what? I'm popping 1 right there. I'm dipping. I don't like what's happening here, and it's very scary to me. Now, what do we got? We're looking at Symbiotic Scorpion is crazy, but we don't have a very high fire rate. We're just kind of, I mean, it's slowish, so I'm not going to go into that guillotine, whatever that's called, dampener. We got Frost, Relic. Ooh, up top I am seeing a fuel cell, though. We're going to go into 1. Nice. I don't hate losing that. 1 fuel cell, I'm so tempted to go into another. If I lose, how many? I only have 3 gas, though. 1's fine. Now it's time to rock pillars. I mean, this is going to be the worst. I don't like doing pillars. I don't know if you knew that about me. But we have no skip. We had an egg earlier, but I got rid of it. So now we got to play jump rope. I'm going to try to keep this very scary perfected guy kind of following me, but not close enough where he can actually catch me, because I don't really want to mess with that. I'm just hiding here. This is the last pillar. Ooh, it took that one to the nose. We are done. I'm out. And they don't see me. I'm gonna go head out to a jump pad, and I'll see you guys later. And there we are. Pillars, no problem. Forgive me, please. Ready to rock. Let's see if I can forgive me, please. Up. Did I throw it far enough? That's maybe gonna get it. No, not quite. He is gonna get hit by it, of course, but he comes to us. But he's not gonna get that much. Whoa. Let's calm it down just a little bit. What if I went invisible, right? So you didn't know where I was. And then oh, okay. Yo, I don't like this guy. Hey, this Mithrix fellow, not a big fan. I really want to hit him from behind here. But he is quick and speedy, and he's got a big hammer. Come on. That was such a scary place to be, but that was a big bit of damage. Now we get to, I just wanted to do that one time so we had it in us. Now, jump, forgive me please, on him, so he walks around. It's always keeping him on fire, and now we just kind of do our usual thing. We'll let fire do most of the work here as we just slowly keep our revolver going. Okay, we gotta save our jump. We only have one jump here with our shift, and I do not want to take all this fall damage. He is shredding us when he gets close. I'm gonna take this gold real quick. Woohoo! Yo, I don't like it. He jumps again, meaning I go here. Bing, gonna put that right on you again, right in your leg, sir, and now you just get to hold that wherever. Ooh, up! See, I don't like it at all. Warhorn is coming in big. Every time I hit him with the Forgive Me Please, I get movement speed and attack speed boost, which is helpful. It's only every 60 seconds, but it's something. His last trip down, shwink. Nice, that's a great kill, actually. I get to hold it back for this guy if I can get up here high enough. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Let's go get a ground guy. Unless you're going to stay this low, I'm going to get to you. This is going to be good. Oh, you're so high up in the air, you rascal. Let's get the guys on the floor, because they're easy. See? You know what I'm saying? It's very fast and quick. These guys are so high in the air, I can't do anything to them. And that will do it for phase 2. Now I walk over here. I get my knife ready. He comes down, I go bang, and I put a Forgive Me Please on him. That is so much. Oh, what a waste of a Forgive Me Please. I didn't realize he would immediately jump. There's another one, though, right on his noggin, so that when he does his thing, I get to just hang out. I'm going to go way away, although I have to be a little bit close so that we get... Whoa, yep, pizza's going to pop in right here. This is a good distance, I think. Yup. Let's get this guy out of here. Beautiful. We'll come back in a little bit more. That's going to be good. Beautiful pizza avoidance for the first one. Very scary that was. Dead silent on my end there. Holy. I got a huge bit of damage, which is lovely. I need you to jump, because I think I can get you here. Yep. Forgive me, please. Wait for it. I don't think I kill him here, but I'm going to try. Yup. Oh my god, we did it. Yo, this guy's actually mad fun. I mean, that was a scary run. I do think Warped Echo is probably the guy that kept us in it, because we kept getting hit by Mithrix's hammer a billion times. But let's charge the ship, take a look at the final damage. And ladies and gentlemen, 67 minutes and 2.4 million damage later. I really think the 2 Warped Echo saved our butts, plus maybe a little bit of repulsion armor coming involved. Probably not though, because Mithrix's hammer does a little bit more than 5 damage. Fire coming through, gasoline, favorite item in the game for a reason. You know that's gonna help us out. Growth Nectar, charged perforator. We were cooking. Spy is a bunch of fun. Link in the description if you guys want to try out the mod yourself. And with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.